And then next week, well, no, after next week, we'll be getting on to the 2025 regular season. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications where you don't miss a stream. Score is 7-0. Bills are up with 28 seconds left in this first quarter as we get it going. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Saturday football, y'all. Saturday football. I was thrown off a little bit. I'm like, you know what? Sunday, right? Sunday night. That's what was in my brain. And it was like, no, it's Saturday. And like people like, yo, Jay, what's going on? It's Saturday. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, I know it's Saturday. Sundays are for football. But we got Bills tonight. So shout out to y'all as we get it going. Shout out to Purple. What up? Purple in the building. Sassy in the house. Let's go, Sassy in the building. Said, hey, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we get it going. Babs Bunny in the building. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Said my guy, lacking never that. Listen, once I heard Josh Allen wasn't in this game, you already know where my mind was at. Is my camera ain't right? Let me get my camera right. Hold on. Now I'm out of focus. Dang, Jay, you messing up. We good now? All right, we good. Yeah. So when they said that Josh Allen and wasn't going to start in this game, I had my reservations. I had my thoughts for a couple of reasons because we've seen other starters play in these preseason games to basically get ready. And, right. So we don't have that right now, and that's really unfortunate because that's the reality. That's who we wanted to see as far as being in the third preseason game. So there you go. Purple says, I'm so ready for football. I agree. Big T in the building. What up, man? What's going on with you? James says, ride. All right, so we got Shane Buccelli in the house. Bills are up though 7-0, so we good. It's 4th and 1. It does look like the Bills will be sending it away, but we will end the first quarter on that note. Quick shout out to Rebecca Mafia Ma in the building. Bills Mafia in the house twirls into the room. Not twirling it it's twirling into the room. Chris TV, what up, man? Good to see you. Missed you as well. Bills Mafia in the house. Let's go. Shout out to you, Tyrone. Good to see you, bro. So Bills will be punting it away as we get into the second quarter here. As are they stopping the clock? What are they doing here? What's going on? Okay, so they're gonna say it's because it was 4th and 4. Now it's 4th and 1 with 26 seconds left on the clock. As Zach Davidson will be punting it away for the Bills from the 15 here. Kick is off. This will be backed up way to about the 12. Good punt as the Buccaneers will start at about the 34, 1st and 10 with 14 seconds left in this first quarter. Shout out to Reverend. What up, man? Says preseason ain't been the same without you, Jay. Listen, I know. I've been busy. I've been working, but we here. I promised that I would be back for preseason. I'm not even going to front. I've been so busy with work and just life stuff going on. I thought it was tomorrow. I really did. I had the stream ready to go for tomorrow. I had the stream set ready to go for tomorrow. And then when I saved it, I realized what was going on. And I went back and I had people like, yo, Jay, the Bills game's on tonight. And I'm like, no, it's not. Bills game ain't on tonight. And I went and so used to being Sundays. That's what threw me off. And it's like, nope, it's preseason. We're still on preseason, Jay. Saturday night football. So here we are. All right. So it's the end of the first quarter. We're locked in. 7-0. Bills up. Buccaneers have the ball. Shout out to you, Angela. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good evening. Rebecca says, I miss one Sunday games, the price of success, I guess, right? I'm so used to it, like 1 o'clock. Monday night, 8. Thursday night, 8. Sunday, 1, 8 o'clock. That's the schedule. I'm so locked into that. We've been doing that for 5 years now. And shout out to you guys for rocking with your boy for 5 years. This is our 5th year of doing this. Absolutely amazing. As it's been nothing but a wonderful, wonderful good time. And shout out to you guys for holding it down. Shout out to you guys for holding it down. Without a doubt. Oh, I need some sound here. There we go. All right, cool. Daniel, miss you too, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Holding it down. Holding it down. Saturday night. All right. Emmanuel, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How you doing? Says, I cheated and watched the stream last week. Sorry, Jay, you weren't on, and I was desperate. Now listen, we're gonna forgive you for that one, but we got to be loyal around these days. Shoot me a message or something. Make me feel bad or something. Don't just go over there and cheat. Be like, Jay, you're not giving me the attention I need. Jay, you're not doing what I need you to do. Then you have the ability to step out because you gave me the option to fix something. You can't just go out there and cheat without telling me what I did wrong first. I'm just joking. Cheating under no circumstances is ever, under no circumstances is it ever right. It's never right. Never do it. But we're talking football here, so Sassy, you are forgiven. Don't worry. You'll be coming home all regular season. I got you. Jay gonna take care of your regular season. We good. All right. Let's get into it. 7-0. Buccaneers have the ball. And from what I basically seen in the first quarter, a little back and forth. And then obviously Bills, get a nice touchdown there as there's going to be a pickup of maybe 3 yards here as Williams gets it going. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for these Buccaneers. What are we at as far as likes, y'all? Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream. Shout out to Sassy coming through with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 for these Buccaneers. Quick throw right side. That's going to be caught. And I think it's going to be just short after picking up maybe 6. It should be about 3rd and 1 here. Shout out to Prairie Town. What up, man? Says, hey, Jay, just got here. You're still looking good after a long off season. I hope so. Hope I'll be looking good. Shout out to Caden. Bills Mafia in the building. Let's go. All right. As it's going to be 3rd and 4th here for the Buccaneers. We have motion. Bills showing a blitz. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Pressure comes. Throws high. That is going to be caught. What a pass by Trask. Last second. Defense has the hands in his face. He gets it off. And that's going to be a big Buccaneers first down. Shout out to Mary Blevins for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing as we're now down to 13 minutes here in this second quarter. 1st and 10 for your Buccaneers as we have motion. Trask changing the play. 10 seconds on the play clock. 4 wideouts as the Bills show 4-man rush. And we're down to 0. He finally gets a snap off. Pressure comes. Trask on the move left side, and he'll scramble for about a few as that's going to lead to 2nd and 6. Chris Evans, no offense, but Mike White has been Wiggins whack on the preseason. Wiggity whack. Yeah, it's bad. And I hear a lot of the talks and the discussions and everybody saying, get him out of here. He's trash. It's terrible. I mean, you're not wrong, right? And Mike White's been around. He's not a rookie, right? He's been around. I don't know. I don't know. I think you gotta look somewhere else. As this ball comes out, it's gonna be incomplete as this leads to third down. So I'm not sure. But I do think that you're gonna need a better backup than Mike White for sure. Without a doubt. Because if, and knock on wood, if you do need a backup, I don't know if I trust Trubisky either. I know that he understands the offense, and he was already here with the Bills, but I just think you need someone else that could be possibly a little bit more reliable than Mike White. I agree. So here we go, 3rd and 6. Defense almost jumps. Quick throw, right side, caught, first down. That's going to be a great catch as the Buccaneers getting it going. Johnson on the move. He picks up 11 yards on the play, and that's going to push the Buccaneers down to the 16. There's also a flag on the field that's going to be declined as the defense did jump off sides. Doesn't matter. They'll decline it. Buccaneers first down. Lisa, what's up, Lisa? Shout out to you. Good to see you. Says my Ravens kicking the Commanders' butt this afternoon. I have not had a chance to see what's going on over there. I gotta check out the highlights. But here we go. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. They're down here at the 16 as we have motion. They go with the handoff, and that was a blown up play. Bills defense stepping up. That's going to be Walker on the play. Loss of about 4 to 5 yards, and that'll back him up 2nd and 14. Titan 615 says, Jay, I looked for you earlier, and then I just got the notification. I had to watch a 15-second Acne commercial. Good to see you, bro. Listen, the ads pay the bills. The ads pay the bills. Appreciate you, bro. Good to see you. Centurion says, you finally got an office in Orchard Park. Much deserved. FYI, used to be June Kessel. Love you, Jay. Shout out to you, June. Good to see you. I don't forget names. I remember all 74,000 of y'all. Even some of the OGs who pop back in, I remember all of y'all. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Shantae in the building. What up? What's going on with you? Lenny in the house. Tennessee Tactical in the building. Let's go. Bend but don't break. That's what you'd want to do right now, right? Keep him out the end zone. Make him kick a field goal. Good play here, though, by the Buccaneers as Kyle Trask is moving this ball. I would say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. Y'all know that I've watched Kyle Trask over the years. I do think that he has a place as a good backup, and he's showing a little something right now. 3rd and 11, low snap. Right side throw, caught and dropped for the touchdown. That's going to be incomplete. This Bills defense stepping it up as that's going to lead to a Buccaneers field goal. What a play at the last second. And I'm trying to see if that's more of Herndon getting that out of there or Johnson not able to really reel it in. But nevertheless, that was an excellent play by Herndon. I think he got his hand in there. So 4th and 11. Although I do think that Johnson had a good chance of catching that. So Buccaneers will kick a field goal, 35-yard attempt. It is up and it is good. It's a 4-point game, 7-2. Wait, 7-3. They're messing with the screen, y'all. It said 10-3. Who's ever controlled the scoreboard doesn't know what the hell they're doing, obviously. It's 7-3. They had Bills 10-0. It's kind of crazy. Shout out to Kent. What up, man? It's been a while, Jay. Love your play-by-play and the occasional. Ooh, yes, sir. You know, where you at, Ric Flair? There it is. Says, man, I had a feeling you would cover this nice. Listen, I just told the story earlier. So I was setting the stream up for tomorrow. because I'm so locked into Sundays. And so I had two people text me and then call me like, yo, the game's coming on. I'm like, what game? Well, not the Bills game. It comes on tomorrow. And I've been dealing with so much stuff that I had to go back and look at the schedule. And I finally seen it and I was like, oh. It's like, oh, it's on tonight. So yeah, a lot of stuff's been going on, but I'm starting to wind down. We're starting to get ready for the season, so I'm going to be good to go. But it's just been hectic. It's been really hectic, y'all, but we're good. We're good. All right. Yeah, Ric Flair in the building, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know how we do. Quick commercial break. We're down to 10 minutes and 5 seconds left in this second quarter as we got the bots in the building. Philo says the memory is the second thing to go. Philip, good to see you, my friend. And you know what? You're on to something. I do feel like age is starting to creep up. Listen, y'all not going to see it because of the camera, but your boy Jay got his first gray hair. It's right down in here. You may see it. You may see that little white right there. If you're looking in the camera, that's a gray hair. I got my first gray, y'all. Your boy Jay's starting to get up there. Starting to get up there. But yeah, got my first gray. I'm not liking it, but I'm starting to embrace it. Starting to embrace it. So there you go. There you go. Rebecca says, can't remember the first. Oh man. He says I forgot the first thing to go. That's tough. That's tough. Well, as long as I have you guys to keep me on my feet, that'll then I know I'll be doing good for as long as I'm able to do this. So here we go. Kickoff back to the Bills right up the middle. They'll bring it down to about the 34 as Codrington gets it going. And the Bills will keep it going here 7-3 as they start at the 34-35. First and 10. First and 10. Rebecca says, I acquired another chin over the summer. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I've been eating like crazy too. It's been wild. And we about to get into the cold season. I gotta slow things down. I've been eating good. I've been eating too good, some would say. Shout out to you, Patty. Good to see you. My goodness. Shout out to you, Patty. So happy to see you. All the Bills Mafia in the building. That lets me know it's almost time as Shane steps up here and picks up about 2 yards on the play. Bills Mafia in the house. It feels good. It feels good. Patty in the building. Mafia Ma in the building. Sassy in the house. Let's go. Shout out to Jim. Says now you can broadcast the Grey Cup in Canada. The Grey Cup. Listen now, I got one. I got one. Maybe in the next couple years I'll get a couple more, but that's where the other stuff comes in, and if I need to, I'll throw it on there. We ain't trying to go full gray. But here we go. Quick throw, left side high. That's going to be caught. Nice play on the move, as that's Hamler with a big pickup for 30 yards for these Bills. And that's going to put them down in Buccaneers territory. First and 10 at their 34. Shout out to Joey. So let's go Bills. TJ Hanley, what up, man? What's going on with you? Gracie Flight says Bills got to run. Have you been keeping up on Hard Knocks? I have not. I heard some interesting stuff about it. I heard it was really cookie cutter. That's what I heard. Somebody tell me if that's what they thought. I heard it was cookie cutter. I haven't checked it out yet. Run to the right side. This will be a pickup of about 4, maybe 5 yards as the Bills start getting the run going here. Second down. Yeah, I heard it was really curated. It didn't have the raw authenticity that some of us would want. So yeah, let me know. For those who've seen the Hard Knocks, let me know. Let me know what y'all thought of it. I want to check it out, but I've been just like, Here we go. Second and 5. 2nd and 5 at the 30. As there's a play fake here. Shane in trouble, steps up. That's a fumble. That ball came out. I think that he did have the forward throwing motion though. So we'll see here because I think this ball may have came out. We got to see the replay. That is absolutely terrible. As Buccelli was not able to get rid of it in time, and it may be a fumble here. Says I used to like Bills Hall of Fame OG Joe Delamure Electric Company. Let's go. So let's see. Let's see where. All right, so they're showing where he tried to get rid of it, but I do think that's not. I don't think that's a fumble. I think that's forward motion. There's also going to be a flag here as well. They're going to call the Buccaneers on holding, so it looks like it will be Bills ball regardless. So there you go. Gore Jr. Yeah, he's been doing some work. He's been doing some work for sure. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills after the holding flag, as Buccelli will get saved on the fumble. Quick run for about a yard by Young, and that's going to lead to 2nd down. September Girl, what up? What's going on with you, Val? Val Brooks in the building. Let's go. Bills Mafia in the house. What are we at as far as likes, y'all? Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we keep it going. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss a stream as we head into the NFL season, 2025 NFL season. 2nd and 9. Quick throw left side on his screen. Can't get any space. This is going to be caught for maybe a yard, as this will be more picking up one on the pass. Shout out to Cynthia for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Bots already coming. Yeah, they've been kind of slow for the most part. I don't want to talk them up because they haven't been crazy. They've been kind of crazy for the past couple of weeks, but they're not too bad today. Not too bad. Shout out to you, Molly. Says, hey, Jay, so glad to see you. Miss you. Hope all is well with you and your family. Go Bills. Hope all is well with you and your family as well. Shout out to you, Molly. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9? 3rd and 8. They're taking so much time to update things. 3rd and 8. I don't know why. So we're at 42. Yeah, let's try to get to 50, y'all. Let's try to get to 50 likes. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we keep it going. 50 likes. And then by halftime, let's try to make it to 100. I appreciate you all. Shout out to Hawker. He says, listening from Scotland, Bucks fan. Let's go, Bucks fan in the house. All right. Shout out to you, Hawker. International fans in the building. Let's go. All the way from Scotland. All right. So what are they calling it here? 3rd. Oh, it's a flag. So that's what it was. They're going to call unnecessary roughness. And this is going to be on Tampa Bay. So that's going to push the Bills down to the 11, 1st and 10. See, they don't update it as fast in preseason. That bothers me too. Like, y'all got to update things fast. Quick throw left side. That's going to be incomplete, as Shavers was not able to reel that in. Good defense by the Buccaneers, as it's now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Jay, the virtual review stuff is dumb, man. Listen, I've been reserving my comments on it because I gotta see how it's gonna happen in real time, significant moments. That real time, review and all that kind of stuff where they spot the ball. I really have to see how that's going to pan out in significant moments when all the chips are on the table. That's when I'm going to make my real assessment and decision. Because preseason, they've just been testing it out. But I need to know when it's, a tie ball game and this is the difference between someone able to get a first down and go on and win it and leave everybody mad and aggravated about it. That's when I want to see it. So So here we go. Shavers, 11-yard touchdown for the Bills. And they'll make it a 10-point game. Pinning the extra point, 11-point game, 14-3. So there you go. Jade says, I know these games don't count, but it's still a game. Why can't they update it right? That's what I'm saying. Why can't they update it right? I mean, it would just make sense to keep the same kind of product that you could expect during the regular season. But there he is, Shavers with the 11-yard catch for the touchdown. Bills up 14-3. 14-3. So there it is. Yeah, I don't know. And so, it gets weird, especially during college. So when we do college, they'll have these issues with the scoreboard, and sometimes it's really bad. You don't know the players' names, right? Because college is unless you really, really know the team, there's no way that you know all the players on a college team. And so when we're doing the college games, sometimes it won't work for a little while. So you got to call out the numbers. But hey, speaking of college, I'm excited for that Texas Ohio State. We streaming that, y'all. We streaming that. That's gonna be crazy. We definitely gonna be here for that. That's gonna be one wild game. That Texas Ohio State. Oof. Y'all know how we see the college gets real crazy. I feel like that brings out the true fanatics. The college definitely brings out the true fanatics. So that game is the 30th at 12 p.m. Saturday, next Saturday. So definitely will be streaming that. So make sure you guys are here for that one as well. I'm excited for it for sure. Shout out to Sassy, says Ohio. Yeah, it's gonna be fire, without a doubt. Definitely gonna be fire. Bob Chandler was a good wide receiver, and quarterback Joe Ferguson taking it back. Yeah. Next Saturday is gonna be crazy for sure. For sure. So make sure you're here. We'll be streaming that one at noon. College football is more entertaining than the NHL. Yeah. I mean, NHL probably, for me at least, NHL doesn't really get busy until the playoffs. Yeah. He's like, well, definitely NHL, but the NFL too. I think there's a lot more heart, right? There's a lot more heart that obviously goes into college, especially when it comes to competing, and there's just a level of raw authenticity that's on that field when it comes to the college games for sure. So here we go. Back to the Buccaneers as he'll hit that right side on the kickoff and still going. Makes a move all the way down to about the 50 as these Buccaneers will start at the 49, 1st and 10 with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in this second quarter. Says Bills are going to make a killing this season for show. Super Bowl. Listen, so what is what do you guys think the issue is as far as with Josh Allen not starting in this game or the starters not playing? There's a bunch of different conspiracies and things like that, but I want to know what you guys think because there is a lot of stuff going on that I was reading, and there's a lot of things that I thought of reasons that there could be an issue of why he didn't start this game. So here we go. 1st and 10 as Trask under center. Bills bring the blitz. Handoff right side, breaks through as this will be about a 7-yard run by Wright for the Buccaneers. 2nd down. NFL is close quarter game 1. 6:26 left on the clock. 11-point game. 2nd and 2. As Buccaneers do have an opportunity to try and make this a 4-point game here, but they got to get some offense going. as they go back to the run here, and that is going to get stopped behind the line. Maybe a loss of 2, and it's going to be about 3rd and 5. Resting the starters. I mean, I think that Allen's got to get out there and get some PT. He's got to get some play time. He's got to be able to, get ready mentally, get ready physically for the real thing that's going to happen on the 4th with the Ravens. And I get it, but there's other starters, significant starters as well, who played in this preseason, and I'm sure they want to rest. So, it really makes me wonder as far as, what's going on. As this is going to be a quick pass here, right side for the Buccaneers, 1st down, as the Bills defense a little slow to get the stop. Shed some field rust. That's what I'm saying, right? You got to get your foot in and get your feet back in the mud and become game ready. And so, like I said, for me, it's interesting. There's a lot of different variables, a lot of different stuff going on of reasons why. We don't know the full true story. But hey, that's just the reality of it. So there you go. There you go. As play action, throws left side, this is going to be caught, plenty of space. As little dive there for the 1st down by Johnson. And I think they got another one. They may be short. As no, they'll say that he did get it. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at the Bills 29. So your scores around the league. What is that, 6-8? Yeah, 6-8. Jags game there. I don't know. Why is that not showing up the right way? Yeah, Jags and Miami. 6-8. Then you've got the Chargers and the 49ers at 0 apiece, just starting their 1st quarter. As there's going to be a run here for Williams, 5 yards for the Buccaneers, as we're now down to 3 minutes and 14 seconds in the 2nd quarter. Legendary Pest Control, what up, man? What's going on with you? Is Milano still on the team? Yes, he is. Milano is still on the team. I haven't heard the theories. There's a few theories. Some people may say that, he may have had some issues, with the wrist and things like that. That's something that I heard. Maybe healing up something else that could have happened during practice. There's a few different things that I've heard. Not saying it's true, but it just leaves the door open when you don't play, and people do have those kind of questions. So, DJ Gene, what up, man? Shout out to you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. They announced that Josh will be playing 2 days ago, as there's going to be another big run here by Williams. He picks up about 8 yards. This is going to lead to 2nd down. The run game has been working, as they have 3 consecutive runs for big gains. And now they're down, ready to score in the Bills' red zone. JD, you listen to the local Bills media there? Yeah, I do. There's some people that I listen to. There's some that I do. Ernie T says, what up, Jay? Good to see you, bro. Lost my best friend, my pug of 15 years. He went in my arms, old age. Gonna miss him, but he's in a much better place now. Rest in peace to your pug, Ernie, and prayers up, man. I know that's a tough loss, losing your best friend, dog. That's man's best friend, as they call it, for sure. So prayers up for you, for sure. But good to see you, man. Good to see you, and glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. Tactical, yeah. It's most of the stuff is about, training camp and stuff like that, more of the local individuals who cover the Bills. That has more of like a hands-on at the stadium a lot more. And for the most part, as far as with Allen, you don't hear anything bad. So for them to just come out and say, all right, Allen's not playing this, week 3 preseason. And it wasn't a decision that was made weeks ago. It seems like it was made over the last couple days. So I think that's why there's a lot of speculation as far as what the issues could be or what the problem is as far as why he didn't play. And like I said, that's not to say that there is something really wrong or that there's anything wrong at all. But it does leave the door open to say, well, other quarterbacks or starting quarterbacks were out there in preseason getting ready for their season opener. But to not have Josh play, it kind of just, like I said, it makes you question different things. It does. For sure. It says, I may lean to lightweight injury that they don't want to be seen, at least as of yet, by the Ravens. I mean, no, the problem is nothing's out the door because they didn't specifically say why, right? They didn't specifically say why. They just said, hey, he's going to be out. Unless somebody heard something that I didn't, because I didn't hear a specific reason as far as why he was out. They just said that he wouldn't be playing. So like I said, I have it figured out as far as how I would potentially know when they play the Ravens if something is actually wrong, because we've been watching Josh Allen long enough to understand his play style and the cadence and, how he plays. So, if something is bothering him, we'll be able to tell very fast. Very fast. I'm just hoping that it isn't. And this was the reason why they said, hey, we're going to sit him out so that he can recover from something or whatever is going on. So there it is. Shout out to you, Grace. Good to see you. Good to see you. Been a minute. Let's go. Grace in the house. Wrench gang in the building. All right. So we're at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 1 for these Buccaneers as Trask back under center. And here at the 6-yard line, run to that right side, tries to hit the edge. He can't get there. He trips up as Williams won't cross that line for no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Blast and pass for sure. Without a doubt. Let's go. So we're down to 1:53, 3rd and 1 for the Buccaneers. And look, the Bills have been pretty good here down in the red zone and have held the Buccaneers to a field goal. So we'll see if they can do it once more. As we have a quick little pause and play here. 30-3, over the Commanders. So here we go, 3rd and 1. As it looks like they're going to go back with the run here and hits that right side. They'll pick up 1st and goal. 3 yards in the run, 1st and goal. So, yeah, I don't want to speculate. That's really what I'm getting at. I don't want to speculate, but it does seem like a big issue as far as why you wouldn't have him play. So, there you go. Bills take a timeout. I'm sure they're trying to conserve some clock here, regardless of what the score will be, so they can potentially put some more points up if the Buccaneers do score a touchdown or a field goal. Tactical says, Jay, for the first time in years, I'm excited. I'm liking what I'm seeing in Cameron Ward, and I'm hoping he can be him. Fans are excited, bro. Listen, I, without a doubt, remember hearing everything that you said last season and even coming into this season, and we've had our doubts. We understand, and we know what you guys have been through. Quick shout out to Living to the Limit for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. We know exactly what Titans fans have went through, and I think Cam Ward is a breath of fresh air. I think he can be that individual that, can be a light to that franchise and really get y'all going in a good direction. There's obviously development there that needs to be done. right? But that he's a rookie. That's just how it goes. But when you have someone that can mold into be something good and can definitely um bring that positivity and bring that good morale and uplift a positive experience for the locker room, for the fans, you can't ask for anything more. So I'm excited for you guys for sure. For sure. Quick throw right side to Johnson, picks up 1 yard touchdown, and that pinning the extra point should make it a 4-point game as the Buccaneers try to make this thing a little close. Touchdown for the Buccaneers. 58 seconds left in this second quarter, and it's 14-10. 14-10. Shout out to Johnny Buffalo. What up, man? What's going on with you? Says, what are your thoughts around the call to qualify? Check the backup is to see how he handle a midweek audible. I'll call to be quality check the backup to see how they handle a midweek audible. I mean, you have to have those kind of parameters in place because you're expecting your backup. What is it? It's like an average of 2 to 3 games, right? You're expecting your backup to, if need be, right, for something minor to maybe concerning, right? If you do got to pull your starting quarterback out, that they could potentially get you maybe 2 to 3 if you have to pull your starting quarterback. So those are the kind of things that definitely have to be worked on for sure. For sure. Shout out to Carlin Tracy. Says, OMG, so glad to hear your voice. Looking to Jay's Mafia. Go Bills. Shout out to Carlin Tracy. Good to see you guys. Bills Mafia in the building as we keep it going. All right. Scores 14-10. Buccaneers punching in for the touchdown. 1 yard pass to Johnson. And the Bills will receive it back with 58 seconds on the clock in his second quarter before halftime. If you have not, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. If you've been rocking with us for a while, you may notice there's been some changes. I've changed the theme. Let me know if you guys like it. Or let me know if you didn't pay attention to it at all and you're just excited to be here like me. I made some changes, made some little differences as far as with the theme and stuff like that. I wanted to go minimal. I wanted to make the field bigger so we can have like the stats and, the last play a little bit more clear, and I could drop the scores to the bottom. So let me know what y'all think about it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want the old one back? Let me know. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, Rodney. Holding it down over on Facebook. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the love and support as we keep it going. All right. Buccaneers send it back to the Bills. Shout out to you, Sassy. Me Mechanic says, what did I miss? Touchdown, 1 yard touchdown to Johnson from Kyle Trask. Score is a 4-point game now, 14-10. 14-10. I like it, especially the bottom ticker. I thought that would be good as well. Thought that would definitely be good as well. Salah, what up, man? Says, Jay, don't you think a backup should be able to start a game or two? Long season needs starters healthy. I do. But the backups are required, right, to be a backup for, obviously worst case scenarios. And so we know that's what it's for. But you do want to have somebody that can step up in a significant moment. As Buccelli is going to get sacked, taken down by Roberts, and that's going to be a loss of 8 yards. Wow. 2nd and 18. I like the new backdrop. Shout out to you, man. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, I was making some design changes, and I said, all right, I wanted to go with the color theme of what the logo was. I wanted to make some changes, make the field bigger, because there's people who watch it on the phone, they watch it on their tablet. A lot of people watch on TV. Shout out to everyone watching on TV. I appreciate y'all. Because some of if you're watching on TV, you can't comment. So just let y'all know I appreciate y'all too if y'all watching on TV holding it down. So here we go. 2nd and 18. Pressure comes as Buccelli steps up on the run, hits the right side. He gets tackled, but not before picking up about a good 7 yards. But that's still going to lead to a 3rd and long with 39 seconds left in the clock in the second quarter. Thanks a lot, Tactical. Shout out to Baby Girl Adventures. Says Go Bills. Love watching. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Let's go. Bills Mafia in the house. 3rd and 10 for these Bills. 39 seconds left as Tampa Bay takes a timeout. And let's see what this defense has under their sleeves. Khalil, what up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. As it's going to be 3rd and 10. We have motion. Buccaneers bringing it all out. Blitz. Let's see if he can get rid of it in time. Pressure comes. Shane rolls out left side on the move. Throws high. That's going to be caught. Feet inbounds. What a catch. First down, Bills. DJ James says, I consider myself a bit of a JOG. I personally like the layout. I like it too. Like I said, when I was creating it, I was like, you know what? The old one, it was nice, but the field or the scoreboard was like really tight. And then as Shane makes a nice move, and then he gets tripped up at the end. He's out there balling right now. Okay, Shane, I see you. I ain't never seen that one out of him. Nice little juke there. Picks up about six yards. Okay. Buccaneers will call another timeout, 14 seconds, but it is 1st and 10. 1st and 10. So, Jay, how nasty will Zach Ors be during the season? We got to see. I don't know nothing until week 1. I don't know nothing until week 1. I can't wait to get into power rankings. I can't wait to get into the real predictions. So a lot of people are like, yo, Jay, what is up with the 30, 32, and 31? The problem with doing the 32 and 31 is I feel like it's an empty prediction because we don't truly know who's made the team, and it's too early. And as much as I love doing them, as this is going to be a nice pass here, left side, another first down for the Bills. As much as I love doing them, they're completely out of whack when we get to the first week. So that's just my thoughts on it. Says no, it's locked in with your color scheme and nice overall look. 10 out of 10, Jay. Appreciate you, Tactical. Let's go. Everything's clearly there to see and room for highlights and comments and stuff. Yeah. So it's just, like I said, it just works. It flows. Clean up a lot of other little stuff. And it just looks better. All the fonts are the same. I had some like font issues with the old one. So yeah, just cleaned everything up and made it look better for you guys. And I like it. Plus I like this view too now. This real, top down view. I'm not stuck in a small square. Bills will kick a field goal here. Try to make it a 7-point game. It is good. And that's how we will end the second quarter heading into halftime. Score is 17-10. Bills Mafia. Tyler Bass coming out. Putting up the score. We're at halftime, y'all. Athletic 27 says, Jay, name one fringe Bills player you would like to make the team. Shavers, Anderson, Thompson, White, Steve, or do you want Gabe Davis back? I want Gabe Davis back. I respect all those guys. I know they putting in work. But I want Gabe Davis back because I feel like one of the biggest problems that we may end up with this year, one of the biggest problems that the Bills may end up with this year is Josh Allen having to rebuild chemistry. Yes, we know what Shakir can do. Yes, we know what Palmer can do. Yes, we know what Moore could do. But the real problem is Josh Allen doesn't really have a true one, or not even a real true one, because he does have it. Let me rephrase that before somebody tried to strangle me for saying that. Josh Allen has a true one, but does he have the real chemistry with him? I feel like Gabe Davis coming back, they already had chemistry built. And so putting him back into the rotation in this every man eats offensive scheme, you now open up the door to the deep ball again. Because if you remember, last year didn't have the deep ball. There was no deep ball. Everything was short to medium passes. So now when you bring back Gabe Davis, you open up that long down the field threat that can make big plays and catch the ball. And I hear people right now, Gabe Davis can't catch the ball. He's going to drop it. It's going to lead to Josh Allen throwing picks. You include it in the rotation. You make it a part of the game plan. You're not throwing the ball 50 yards every time, but if you do see that there's an open spot in the zone and Gabe Davis is open, Josh Allen has the arm strength to get the ball there to make those significant plays when you need it the most. So that's why I think Gabe Davis would be a good fit, and I do think that, you know, they should bring him back and put it back on the table. So there you go. Yeah, they paid Cook. Yeah, Cook got paid. He got paid. Immortal, what up, man? Good to see you. Immortal in the building. Let's go. Says Jay, we got to go to Denver opening day. The rookie quarterback is going to be going in a hornet's nest. Good squad in Denver. Denver's looking, before with the issue with Bo Nix is you didn't know what you're going to get, right? Now you've got Peyton over there. You got the crazy defense. Bo Nix is looking fresh as a quarterback could be in his second year. So there you go. Raymond says, Gabe sucks, sorry. Listen, that's fine. I mean, you could say it. That's totally fine. Got rid of Gabe for a reason. He sucks. No, the Bills got rid of Gabe because of the money that he wanted. You could say he sucks as far as your opinion. All right? I'm fine with that. But what you can't say is the Bills got rid of Gabe Davis because he sucks. Because the Bills got rid of Gabe Davis because they didn't want to pay him $21 million. Because, cap space. I'm going to be fine with you saying he sucks because that's your opinion. But what you're not going to say is that the Bills wanted to get rid of him because he sucks. Because that's not true.
Thanks, Jay. This is interesting. And
that's
Gabe
not
Davis
true.
Shined like a motherfucker with Josh.
Jeff King in the building, y'all. Coming through with the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. So just got your message, Jay. Thanks. This is interesting. And Gabe Davis shined like an MF with Josh. Hey, like I said, if you believe Gabe Davis sucks, fine. That's your opinion. But you cannot tell me that the Bills got rid of him because he sucks. The Bills got rid of Gabe Davis because they didn't want to pay him the money. So there you go. Too much money out there. They blew too much money on Stephon Diggs. They blew too much money on I've already forgot his name. Von Miller. Brandon Beane definitely made some mistakes when it comes to, these contracts and negotiating. So when it comes to someone like Gabe Davis, when you have this ridiculous wide receiver room that's toxic and you have one wide receiver that wants the ball all the time, and then Gabe Davis kind of gets pushed off. Well, guess what? The development of this individual who had so much chemistry with Josh Allen in the beginning starts to fade away. So now, even if they were putting up significant numbers and making the catches that they need to and putting up the yards that they need to, that's probably going to diminish because Ken Dorsey's gone. The offensive scheme changes. Everything changes. But it's so easy to put it on someone like Gabe Davis and say that he sucks now because everything changed around him. But hey, we'll leave it there. Shout out to Athletics. It's cool. This is no longer a family-friendly channel. Let the expletives fly. It's preseason. I remember Davis playing good. It was contract. That's what I'm saying. Father Time, what up, man? What's going on with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Kenneth says, Bills Mafia in the house. Bills for life. He's not worth the money. That's why. So here's a question. For sake of chemistry issues, if the Bills had the money and the cap space to keep Gabe Davis, they would have kept him. Once again, they didn't let Gabe Davis go because he sucks. They let him go because of the money. And rightfully so. We talk about this all the time. We don't hate on nobody getting a bag. We at halftime, so I'm going to get a little hot. And I'm going to say something that I should have been said. I should have dropped this video, but I've been busy. But some of y'all going to get the business right now. Everybody who had something to say about James Cook getting 12 to 15 million a year and saying he wasn't worth it and to let him go, don't be rooting for this man to score touchdowns on Sundays. No more. Just beg for Ray Davis to come in the game. I hate how people switch up so easily. I watch so many quote unquote Bills Mafia people so loyal to the Bills Mafia, but yet still you hate on a man who had the most rushing touchdowns last year, who's trying to make a bag for his talents. This was the most insane thing to me. Yes, we know that he's not Derrick Henry and he's not Saquon Barkley. But when you put up that many touchdowns, best believe you got to get paid. You have to get paid. And if he wasn't going to get paid here, guess what? He would have went somewhere else and got the money because he put in the work. He was productive and he was due. So regardless how you feel about it, they had to pay the man. And he's still in the Bills jersey. Rant over. Rant over. So there you go. Father Time says I'm not saying anything. Shout out to Immortal coming through with the $3 super chat.
KC, Barry emoji, down arrow emoji.
He said Tyson Bagent, the preseason king, threw 3 touchdowns at Kansas City. Listen, I got some respect for Bagent for sure. I didn't have respect for the kid. And then I started seeing his play and going back, and I'm like, you know what? All right. He gets my respect. He the preseason king, but can you do it in regular season? That's the question. He might get tested. We'll see. But I'll put some respect on his name. He the preseason king. Says what is he? 15th highest paid running back. Can't we all just get along? Root for your team. DJ Gene. Who is KC going to be playing in the Super Bowl? You want to get into that discussion, huh? You want to get into that topic? I don't think they're going to make it to the playoffs.
My man Mr. Cook played his hand and won. Had the guts to do it. So good on him.
Shout out to Jeff King coming through with another 20 on the super chat. This is my man Mr. Cook played his hand and won. Had the guts to do it. So good on him. Listen, at the end of the day, we respect people getting the bag. How you gonna hate on somebody that put in the work and they negotiating to get paid? Don't you want to go to work and get paid? Or is it that you don't know how to negotiate? You scared to ask your boss for a 15-cent raise. Well, I don't know. What if he says no? And, well, I'm scared of rejection. No. You got to have the confidence to go under and be, listen, I need a $2 raise. I need a $2 to $3 raise. I've been here 3 years. The last raise you gave me was 2 years ago for a quarter. I need $3 now. The cost of living is going up. What we doing? And then you got to be prepared to make an exit. You have to elevate yourself. And you can't let nothing hold you back. And you can't let how people feel about you hold you back. So I respect people like James Cook who willing to stand on business. Micah Parsons who willing to stand on business. That's a whole nother topic. But he willing to stand on business. Armchair coaches. Shout out to Kenneth. Kenneth says Cook is badass for sure. Dave is good, but we ran out of money. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. He made a very team-friendly deal. Of course. Listen, we know it's got to work for everybody, right? It's got to work for the franchise. You got to be a team player, right? But at the same time, you can't have a certain level of production and not get paid the commensurate amount for it. It's not possible because someone else is willing to pay. And you don't want to let him go somewhere else in the AFC East, do you? You want to deal with that? I don't think so. So you pay the man what he's worth. And he got what he's worth. So there you go. All right, y'all. As we're getting back ready for the second half. Shout out to Jeff King coming back again with another 20.
Because if you're not asking, they damn sure ain't offering.
Let's go to legendary Jeff King in the building. Hold it down with another $20 super chat. You better go get that money. Because if you not asking, they're not gonna give it to you. Promotions, raises, opportunities. What is this? What does it say? A closed mouth don't get fed. So if you're not asking or if you're not negotiating, you're not going to get it. That goes for everything. If you in the house starving and you not asking for something to eat, you probably not going to eat. My stomach hurt. Well, why ain't you ask for something to eat? I don't know that you hungry. I'm just supposed to go in the kitchen and cook. All right, here we go, y'all. Kick off back to the Bills as we get started, as they will start here at about the 16 as the Buccaneers bring them down very fast. 1st and 10. Shout out to Sassy coming through with the $1.49 super chat. I appreciate the love and support. Let's go. Shout out to you, Sassy. We're at 84 likes, y'all. We're at 84 likes. We need 16 more to get to 100. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We need 16 more to get to 100 as we keep it going. 1st and 10 for these Bills. Score 17 to 10, and here we go. Here we go. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw on a slant. This is going to be caught maybe just short of the first down. No, that's going to be Wilkerson picking up 10 yards there. 1st and 10 for the Bills. 5 times since I'm asking for that wrench. You're not doing this to me again tonight, Father Time. We not doing this again. Jeffrey says, okay, Jay, prediction on Baltimore Ravens game. I say we got this. It's going to be a tough one. It's not a game to sit there and play around with. It's going to be a tough one for sure. They're out for payback. 2nd and 1 as Buccelli right side keeps it still going on the move and slides after picking up a huge 1st down. Good run. Good run for Shane. He's been balling this game. I'm liking what I'm seeing. There is a flag, though. So we'll see what's going on here. They're going to take it all back. That's going to be a flag on Kane, illegal motion, and that's going to cancel that run by Buccelli. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, as far as the Ravens go, it's going to be a very tough game. Keep in mind, this is a payback game, right? This is a payback game. You guys beat us. Y'all beat us and then couldn't make it to the Super Bowl. It's a problem now, right? You wasted our opportunity because we probably could have beat Kansas City. That's how the Ravens are thinking right now. So it's going to be a big problem. This is a payback game. You know, if there's any game that's important, it's going to be this week 1 game because it's going to set the tone. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, James Cook, Derrick Henry, that defense, Bills. This is going to set the tone. I do see it being a close one, though. You know, back and forth down to the wire. I do see it being that kind of situation. So here we go. Handoff up the middle. This will be a pickup of maybe about 2 or 3 yards on the run. That's going to be Young. Picking up a few. It's now 2nd and 7. Shout out to Eric. What up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Chris TV says the big payback. Yeah. 17 still recovering from his honeymoon. Y'all are silly. Kaiser roll. I haven't had a beef on Weck in so long. 2nd and 7. Here we go. As play fake. Buccelli in trouble. Gets rid of it. Wide open on the left side. That's going to be Lamb. As he gets a big first down on the play. Sorry, Latu. I said Lamb. Latu for 29 yards. As he'll get down to the 39 of Tampa Bay side. 1st and 10. Dan, what up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Jay, will you stream the week 1 Monday Night Football game at Soldier Field for the debut of McHandoff and those purple people eaters? Yes, we are streaming the season opener. Another quick handoff here. Left side. It looks like that goes nowhere. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd down. Jeffrey says, either way, Baltimore and Bills will meet in the playoffs. We need home field advantage, baby. Philippines got the Bills. Shout out to the Philippines in the house. Let's go. Shout out to y'all holding it down. Philippines in the building. The international subscribers in the house. Let's go. 2nd and 9 as we're down to 11 minutes in this 3rd quarter. 8 seconds on the play clock. Buccaneers bring 4. Buccelli steps up and throws. That's going to be caught for about 6 yards. As this will be 3rd and short. Playoffs are going to be like Squid Game for sure. Gabe Davis still has MRI red flags with his knee injury. Listen, I believe that he will be fine wherever he goes. I would like to see him back with the Bills, but I hope that he's healthy, and I hope that he comes back ready to play. As this is going to be a run here, left side, hard run, picks up about 5 and gets the first down for the Bills as they're keeping it going. Keeping the drive going. Gabe Davis is done. Put a fork in him. Wow. Y'all got no love for the man Gabe. It's crazy. Crazy. Speaking of honeymoon, any updates, Jay? We're getting close. Next April. We're getting close, man. I can feel it. It's starting to get cold outside, so I'm thinking about next year. As this is going to be a run here, left side, pick up a 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Yeah. Plans are set. Pretty much everything's ready to go. We're finalizing some other stuff. I got to pick up my tux. So, Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for sure. For sure. Like I said, I've been trying to think of a way to like stream it for you guys. Maybe I could have the videographer like holding my phone while they doing the videos and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Another quick run here. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and short after Young gets pushed out of bounds, as we're now down to 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Says good things, business going well. Yeah, without a doubt. I'm always pulling for Gabe Davis. That's what I'm saying, right? To me, Gabe will always be a part of the Bills. I mean, he was drafted by him. He broke records with him. So to me, Gabe will always be a part of the Bills no matter where he goes. But it's going to be 3rd and 3. 3 seconds on the play clock as Buccelli takes a snap. Pressure. Hits that left side, gets out of it, steps up on the run. Can he get there? No, he'll get taken down. And this will lead to a 4th down. Bills will kick a field goal. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Really, Father Time? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Dan says I'm a 4th year subscriber. OG in the building. Let's go. Shout out to you, Dan. 4 years in the house. Father Time, I don't even want to ask just because I know it's going to be crazy. 37-yard field goal. It is up. And that is wide right? No, he got it. I don't know why it looked like that. He got it in, y'all. I was about to be so disappointed. I'm like, it's 37 yards. They got it in. It's now 20-10 as they take forever to update it. All right. Gabe can't convince any team to keep him now that they know that he sucks. Like I said, if you feel that way, that is your prerogative. I got to buy a new outfit to watch your wedding. Yeah, we'll make it an event. We'll make it an event. Everybody gets dressed up for the wedding, and we'll go live. It'll be an experience for sure. It'll be an experience. That's some good bass. Father Time's got me thinking now. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you walk out? Why would you walk out of the wedding? How did you not know before that you weren't going to go through with it? Like, you ever like watch those shows when they get married and it's like they get to the altar and they're like, I just can't do it. It's like, what? It's like, why would you get to the altar and now you don't know? That like this moment, now you're ready to back out. Like, how crazy is that? You got your whole family watching. They're embarrassed now. Then like they run out of there crying and I just couldn't do it. Like, what is going on? It's crazy. It's crazy. I just don't get it. Mitch Trubisky jersey in 2XL? I do not. He did her a favor, I bet. She's counting her blessings now. Yeah. Shout out to Boxer Mom 35. Yo. You guys are hilarious. Oh, man. Forget Mozart. Can you march down the aisle to the shout song? You know what? You just gave me an idea. Hold on. I got to text that over. Shout out to Rebecca Mafia coming through. We got to get that played at the wedding for sure. As the Buccaneers get it back, still going on the move. He finally gets brought down, but wow, what a run back as Johnson gets it going. I just sent the text, y'all. We'll see what she says. She's not a bridezilla though, so she might be cool with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't realize she had 8 kids until the morning of the wedding. All right, here we go. This is a handoff left side. It's what? Pickup of about 3. Father time, that is crazy. Tater, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, man. Good to see you, bro. 8 kids? Did she bring them all? Were they a part of the wedding party? Like the day of? Because that's crazy. 2nd and 8. Jackson was injured on that play as he now walks off the field. As that is unfortunate with 7 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. So he does walk off the field on his own. They'll have to check him out and make sure that he is okay. The Jackson 8. You heard about the male cheerleaders the NFL just hired? I did hear about the male cheerleaders. No comment. I didn't hire him. 2nd and 8. As Trask throws left side, this is going to be caught here. And it'll be just short of a first down. It's about 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2. Why did you assume? Yo, I'm not getting into it. It's 3rd and 4, y'all. It's 3rd and 4. Dan trying to get Jay canceled out here. Why did you assume? It's 3rd and 4 as we have motion as Trask takes a snap, pressure, looking, throws to the middle. He dropped it. That's going to be incomplete. And we'll see what they do now. It's 4th and 4. Will they kick a field goal? I think they will. I just hope they don't wear too short shorts. Listen, I can't do it. Like if they pan over to them, just know I'm gonna look away. As they'll kick a field goal here. It is up and it is good. McLaughlin with the long field goal. And they'll make it a 7-point game. They're keeping it close. 50 yards as the Buccaneers make it a 7-point game. 20-13. Who wears short Who wears short shorts? That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I have no comment. I don't agree with it. Now, on the flip side, we know that there's male cheerleaders in college, right? But they dress accordingly. Right? That's respectable. Just like there's male gymnasts. We know that. It's respectable. We get it. But if you're a male cheerleader in the NFL, I don't want to see you in a skirt. I don't want to see you in one of those tops, the short tops. I don't want to see that. Right? Now, if you had the long sleeve and the long pants, no makeup on, cool. But if you got makeup on, you got the short top and a skirt on, that's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. So there you go. Dan says, zoom in. Shout out to you, Mark. You know, bro. You know. Does face paint count? I mean, what kind of face paint are we talking? Like, do they have a 17 here and a football there? Like, what are we talking about? Dress appropriately. That's what I'm saying. Says, nah, low key, I agree. boy cheerleaders isn't 100 the issue, but it's like I'm not trying to see that. Like I said, male cheerleaders are fine because they have them in college, but they do it a certain way. There's a standard, and we all know what the standard means. But when you cross a certain boundary, that's where old school folks like myself start looking at things with a raised eyebrow. And we start thinking a certain way that I'm not going to discuss on here because we try to keep it PG as possible. So there you go. There you go. Cheerleaders only make a few $100 a game. Less than I make for karaoke night at the local bar. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Shout out to the Wrench Gang holding it down. Here we go. As the Bills will get it back, run to that right side and goes down at about the 40. And that's where they will start in this 7-point game with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Vex says my boy Jay knows ball. I do. Ball. Got to specify that sometimes. They got to put cement in their sneakers so they don't float off. On to other news. The church will be voting to make me pastor this Sunday, Lord willing. Let's go. Reverend Charles in the building, being voted in to be pastor. Let's go. I hope you get it. I'm sure that you will. And I'm going to give you an early congratulations. Because what do they say? What is faith without works? And there it is. Shout out to you, bro. All right. So 6 minutes left in the third quarter, 7-point game. And here we go as we have motion. Buccelli's been doing some good things out here. I like what I've seen for the most part. Bill's at the 40 as he drops the snap. I spoke too soon. Dropped the snap. He lands on it. It's a loss of maybe a yard or two. Yeah. Second down. Second down. Wow. Spoke way too soon. He got it back, though. He got it back. Shout out to Frank White. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. And here we go. 2nd and 11 as we have motion. Buccelli back under center as they go with the handoff here. Cuts right and will pick up about 6, maybe 5 yards in the carry. It's now 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. It's about rooting for the team they cheer for. It's not an automatic dismissal. Let's go, Dan. Glad he didn't panic or try to overdo it. Yeah. Or, pull a Cam Newton. Oh, I got a bone to pick with Cam Newton, too. I've been seeing him so much lately. I haven't dropped my Cam Newton video yet, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I got a lot to say because Cam been talking real crazy. It's 3rd and 7. Quick toss, left side, makes a move and tries to get there. I think he is just short. We'll see where they spot the ball. As McDermott's standing right at the first down marker. As that's going to be Gore Jr. I think they're going to give it to him, though. Josh Allen is better than Cam ever was. We can't debate that. We can't debate that at all. That is no debate. But he did have a good career, right? We're not going to shame him for the career, but there's a lot to talk about. So here we go, 1st and 10. As we a quick toss on the screen right side, and that play was blown up immediately by this Buccaneers defense. That's going to be a loss of yards. 2nd down. Says, I just need a point away from Bills to cash out 60. Shout out to you, Sport Media. You need a point? Just 1 point? Wow, okay. You might get it. I mean, they're at the Tampa Bay 32, so maybe you get at least a field goal. 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. as we're down to 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Bucelli back in the shotgun. 4 wideouts. Quick throw right side. That's going to be caught. And this will lead to third and about 7. Third down. Cam wears too many hats. Yo, Cam looks like a real life leprechaun, like every day. It's really wild. I don't get where like the fashion sense comes from, but he looks like a leprechaun every day. Like he's following the pot of gold, and all he needs is like a backdrop with shamrocks, and it would fit right in. 3rd and 6. Here we go. As Bucelli takes a snap, pressure, quick throw. That's going to be caught, but well short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 3. As we're down to the 2-minute marker in the third quarter, and it looks like Bills are going to go for it. No, they're going to kick the field goal. Field goal in the way. Chris V says, go for it. I thought they would, but it's only a couple yards. Just go for it. What are you scared of? What are you worried about? So here we go. I said the field goal is probably in the way, and that's exactly what's happening here. So 39-yarder. Kick is up, and it is right on the edge, but it went in. So there it is, 10-point game, 23-13, ladies and gentlemen. Bills Mafia holding it down with 1:30 left in the third quarter. There you go. There you go. So shout out to you, sports media. Hope you got your win there, man. Shade says, I can't wait for that video, Jay. Listen, there is so much that is going on here. So many videos, so much content, so much ideas. I need a clone. If I had a clone, I'd have like 12 videos a day if I had a clone. And it would be all good stuff because there's just so many different things about every team that I need to like get out and talk about. And even stuff with like old comparisons that I want to do. Like I want to do like a Warren Moon and a John Elway versus and like break down their highlights and their stats and like their significant moments. Like that's the kind of stuff that I want to like start getting into. But it's like a time thing. I got to get the stats. I got to go look at the highlights. I got to come up with the script. I got to get it all out. I got to find the right clips that I can do so it doesn't get demonetized by YouTube. It takes time, but I'm going to eventually end up doing it. Shout out to Ruxit Gaming for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Says Tyler Bass still the guy for Buffalo. I feel like he's been a little inconsistent. We've been talking about it for years now. Tyler Bass's inconsistencies has both left us with questions, some PTSD, and then some excitement, right? He's done some crazy stuff, and then he's had us, scratching our heads. And that's obviously where the inconsistency part comes in. But I do think that this year may be a little bit different, right? I think he's going to be a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed, and he does have help. So I think that's what matters. So there you go. Cam dressing like a combination of Elton John and Andre Benjamin. Not Andre 3000. Shout out to Jonas. What up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you as the Bills kick it back off to the Buccaneers. Hits that left side and goes down. They'll take it here at about the 35. Says, yo, Jalen Hurts is way better than Cam Newton. That Superman stuff goes out the window. Surely couldn't dive on that fumble against Von Miller. Yeah, I don't think that's a comparison at all. I don't think we can compare Jalen Hurts to Cam Newton. It's a whole different game. Yeah, there's no comparison there. It's a whole different level, tier, whatever you want to call it. Will the Chiefs have a tougher road this season facing the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders teams? Of course. 100%. Without a doubt. Like I said earlier, I'd be surprised if they make the playoffs. It's going to be a tough year for the Chiefs. Quick shout out to Dwayne Money for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Here we go. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Steps up. Throws. Left side high. That's going to be caught. Good move for Culp, as that's going to be a first down for the Buccaneers. Because one thing that I enjoy about this channel, you're able to back up your thoughts and views with facts and not just feelings. That's what I'm saying, right? I don't want to, well, let me just talk about Warren Moon versus John Elway and just come up with stuff out of nowhere. No, you got to do your research. You know, you got to put things together. You got to do it the right way. And that's, like I said, that's why certain videos like that take time. Like I did a Jerry Rice versus Randy Moss video. That took time. And even when I was done with the video, I think I said one thing that ironically Jonas called me out on. I think it was like whichever Super Bowl. I misspoke it. Whatever Super Bowl Randy Moss was in, whichever year it was. And Jonas corrected me on it. But everything else was crisp because I did the research on it. But that video took time. That was like a 2-day video. The research, the writing of the script, the putting together the clips and all that. But it was a good video and everybody responded to it good. So, you know, when you take time and you do stuff the right way, it comes out pretty good. But certain stuff, especially stuff like that, like significant players and players in the Hall of Fame, you don't want to butcher that. Because then you're dealing with time and history. You don't want to butcher that kind of content. Not at all. So, as it looks like this may be, is that a loss? A loss of yards there? What's going on here? So Jackson has returned to the game. And I'm trying to get the replay here as there we go. Okay, so they're back here at the 37, 1st and 10, 5 seconds left in the clock. Play action and a nice quick throw, pick of about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down as we end the 3rd quarter. Heading into the 4th. 10-point game. 23-13, and that was a fumble recovery. So there you go. There you go. I just hope the Bills can win so you guys will stop being babies. You know what? The sad part about preseason is we know that it's not the regular season, okay? We know that it's not the regular season, but the expectation is to still go out there and win. Those guys are still fighting for jobs. They're still fighting for a paycheck. The expectation is to go out and win. So when you see people talking about, hey, the Bills shouldn't be getting blown out by the damn Bears, it's true. It should not happen. Show some heart, get out on that field and do something. That's the reality of it. So, Hurts plays a week longer. Jalen has 2 Super Bowl appearances, and he is 1-1 in the Super Bowl. Cam never been to a BCS championship and win a Super Bowl like Jalen Hurts. I agree, without a doubt. Edgardo, shout out to you, bro. Says, let's go. What up, Jay? What up to the Bills Mafia family? Bills Mafia in the building. Let's go. Says, at least the Bears beat KC. At least they beat KC. Scores around the league. Well, we got the Chargers up 10-6 against the 49ers. The 49ers. Jacksonville and Miami. Jacksonville's down 14-6. Miami's up. So there you go. And then 10 o'clock game, that's going to be the Raiders versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals. That's at 10 o'clock. The game's going to start in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So we're heading into the fourth quarter in what has been a very interesting game so far. 10-point game. Fumble led to the recovery by the Bills. Kept the ball, and there you go. Raider hater. Listen, I think the Raiders are going to be a problem this year. Geno Smith, Genty, Bowers, Myers, that defense. Listen, you'd be a fool to sleep on the Raiders this year. And I'm not saying that they're going to win the Super Bowl. Because that, when people, you sound like you're saying, no. I'm saying they're going to be a problem. And this could be the year that they make a statement and get themselves on the map. So here we go. 2nd and 5 as we start this fourth quarter here. It says, boo, Raiders. I watch Hard Knocks, and the Bills coach sounds like a moron. Oh, my goodness. Leave Sean alone, okay? He's a nice guy. He does a lot for the community. He's well loved here in Buffalo. As this is going to be a toss here to the left side. Diving picks up about 4. As Young gets it going, it's going to be 3rd and about 1. You guys are brutal sometimes. Brutal. Most Raider fans are in a state of correctional institution. Yeah. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. As we're in this fourth quarter, it's 23-13. And Bills have the ball. Gore Jr. in the backfield. Play action, rolls out, right side. Throw is almost picked off. I think that was a bad throw by Buccelli. It's now 4th and 1. 4th and 1. He says it's true, though. Yes. I'm not getting in that conversation. I'm not getting in that. I don't know if it's true. I got to go look up the stats and the analytics. I got to go look up the stats and the analytics and see if it's true or not. So here we go. 4th and 1 as the Bills will punt it away. They'll punt it away. You guys are wild. Absolutely wild. All right, here we go. 10 seconds on the play clock. The punt is off. I think I'm starting to lose my voice. Dang. Slips up and goes down at about the 15, and that's where the Buccaneers will start with 14 minutes left in this fourth quarter. So let's do some analytics, right? Let's do some pie charts, some tables. Let's really figure this out. Let's look at the numbers. Just for jokes, let's see what it says. How many Raiders fans? This is crazy. This is all for jokes and entertainment, y'all. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. How many Raider fans are incarcerated? Searching the web. I couldn't find any reliable, credible, or studies about how many Las Vegas or Oakland Raiders are incarcerated. There's no reputable statistic tracking the incarceration rate among specific NFL fan bases. Some commentary, like a Reddit user's remark, suggests that it's an issue. Raiders fan base is mostly minorities, and in this country, most prisons are with minorities. This is deep, y'all. Surveys or studies tracking fans by team and incarceration status simply don't exist, or at least none that are public or verifiable. Fan bases are fluid, and correlating sports allegiance with criminal justice outcomes raises serious privacy, ethical, and methodological issues. Yeah, this is insane. Most statistics on crime or incarceration are grouped by demographic characteristics, age, race, location, not by sports fandom. So they won't let us do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Search NFL teams by prisoners. I'm not doing that. We're done with that. We're done with that. Y'all are crazy. Somebody's right now like, yo, Jay's out of control for this one. I didn't do it. They mentioned in the comments, and I just wanted to see what it would say. So there you go. Right? Don't hate on the incarcerated NFL fans. They're still fans. They'll be out someday. Dang. So here we go. It's a 10-point game. 23-13. As the young one is crying. It's bedtime for him, and he's not ready to go to sleep. So here we go. Handoff up the middle. As this is going to lead to about a yard. Says no hate, just facts. Shout out to you, Rick. What up, man? Shantae's like, no. Second and 9. So in other words, don't dare ask this question again. Yeah, we'll just leave that one alone. It's not verifiable. Shout out to you, Rick. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Where's the Mafia? We might go easy on the prison talk. Please do. Second and 9. Quick throw is dropped, incomplete. As it's now 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Says, I was looking a little ragged. Well, sometimes you just got to go in the mirror, throw some water in your face, and freshen up. That's all. It's all good. That's all. DJ Gene, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. All right, so here we go. 3rd. Yo. 3rd and 9. As Trask in trouble steps up and he gets sacked. I think that's going to be a loss of maybe a yard, and it's going to be 4th down. Listen, I was thinking of a joke to do to what DJ Gene just said, but I'm not going to do it. It would just be too much. Plus, people wouldn't get it, so I can't do it. So this would be the 4th season saying this, but get ready for my Jets this year, Jay. Man, 4 years, huh? We're in our 5th year of streaming. Some of y'all been around for 4 years. Some of y'all been around for 5 years. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Here we go. As the Buccaneers will send it back to the Bills. They punt it away. As they will start at about the 37. 1st and 10 as we're now down to 12 minutes and 25 seconds left in this 4th quarter. So there it is. Can we send flowers to Shiloh Sanders, the spoiled little rich kid? Listen, we have to learn to not hate so much. Like, if we going to talk about stuff, let's talk about the play. Talk about the play, right? Break down the stats. Interceptions, fumbles. He can't read a coverage. He's slow off the jump. His arm strength is trash. Let's talk about that. Hating someone because they got money or they came from money and they're spoiled, as we call it, that ain't a flex. It's not a flex. Like, imagine someone hating on you because you was born with money. You only know what you're born into. Imagine someone was hating on you because you was poor. Like, can we send flowers to Shiloh Sanders, the poor little kid? You wouldn't say that. Do we hate capitalism? Ooh, Jay, don't do it. We're at a quick little timeout commercial break. Do we hate capitalism? Oh, let me stop. See, it's preseason, so I'm cutting loose. I wouldn't be saying half the stuff I'm saying now if it was regular season, but y'all done caught me on a Saturday and it doesn't feel like a football night. So, you know. Trust fund children. Listen, at the end of the day, it's not their fault. More power to them. It's not their fault. So I've been around 3, maybe 4 years, and my top 5 best decisions to subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you, Reverend, without a doubt. Y'all know it's all fun. It's all love, man. DJ Gene says, you doing any shots, Jay? I am not. I am not dealing with heartburn at 10 o'clock at night. Cause I don't drink the light stuff. I gotta get the Patron, and that sits in the chest for a while. As this is gonna be a nice catch here, first down for the Bills. Clock rolling. As Rick says, I wish I was a trust fund baby. Right? I wish I didn't have the problems that I have. I wish I didn't have to pay the bills that I do. I mean, I'm sure everybody wishes they had a little bit of money. I'm just saying, nobody's complaining when they get a little bit of extra money in their pocket. As it's going to be 1st and 10, they go to the handoff here, right side, and this will be a pick of about 6 yards. As it's now 2nd and 4. Listen, nobody can tell me that they be mad if they got some extra money in their pocket. I don't believe it. George Tucker, what up, man? Good to see you. George Tucker in the building, Wrench Gang in the house, the family in the building. Let's go. Shout out to you, Darth. Good to see you. The first time I tuned in for Jay was the Bengals game. Got that canceled for Hamlin. Ooh. What a game that was. As this is going to be a run here, maybe
I
just
appreciate
short.
you being on and having a good time with us, Jay. I really needed it after my dog was put to sleep yesterday.
Shout out to you, Shantae, and I'm sorry to hear that. Rest in peace to your dog. Man, you're the second person to say that today. And I'm really sorry to hear that. Prayers to you and your dog. Losing the best friend is very tough. Very tough. Some people don't understand it, but the dog lovers. I don't like saying owners because, dog is your best friend. The dog lovers, they get it. They understand it. But I've lost a couple dogs in my lifetime, and it was always rough. It's always rough. So I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. So shout out to you, Shantae. I appreciate you. And thank you for the love and support. Without a doubt. Yeah, also with the Hamlin game, that was, I think we had about 15,000 people in here, and when he went down, it was nothing but sadness. It was tough. It was very tough. As this is going to be a handoff up the middle. Does he get there? I think he does. I think they got the first on the 4th and 1, so clock will roll. Clock will roll. Don't focus on the fact that you have lost someone. Focus on the fact that you got to spend time with them. It's a good way to look at it, right? Remember the good memories and be happy about that time spent, right? Father Time says all dogs go to heaven. It's not just a movie. Here we go. 1st and 10, 4 seconds on the play clock. Toss to the right side. And that's another pickup of maybe 4 or 5 yards. 2nd down. It says dog lover are parents to their dogs. They are part of the family, and regardless how it is viewed, there is grief and bereavement when what was normal isn't normal anymore. Yeah, it's very, very tough losing a dog. You know, cats too, right? Dog, cat. I think they're kind of in the same realm. There's people that have cats. Same kind of thing. It's tough. It's tough because they become a part of your family. They're with you every day for years. You know, they're just like children. So it's tough. But yeah, think of the good memories. Think of the good memories. Third down, as we're now approaching the 7-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Pets are the best part of our lives. I like that one. It's a good one for sure. I remember when the Bills didn't finish their season. How sad for the NFL. What? Yo, Father Time, yo, you be just all off the realm sometimes, like way gone. Father Time gets way gone sometimes. We're down to 7 minutes. Another run for Frank Gore Jr. to the right side is now second and about 1 coming up here. How's the 49ers doing? They're down 10-6. And it looks like the Chargers are looking to strike again. 16 minutes left or 16 seconds left in the second quarter there. So there you go. As we're counting down, we're at 6 minutes now left in this fourth quarter, 4 seconds on the play clock. As Buccelli goes back to the handoff, left side, nice run, still going, spin move at the end. Frank Gore Jr. with another big gain, first down. Says we had to put our chihuahua down. Our cat is lost for a month, and my oldest daughter passed in May. Rebecca, that's man, you guys got me in the fields today. Some stuff going on. But you guys are like family, and we talk a lot about successes, failures, sadness, and happiness. And if there's one place to do it, it's here. Because everyone's like family. So there you go. Quick timeout by the Bills. Clock stops at 5:57. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Without a doubt. Yeah. For sure. That's what I took away from that Hamlin game. Listen, the man passed on the field. What did you want them to do? And it was crazy because the real Bengals fans, they understood and they respected the process. But there was some people who said the game should have went on. And those people have to live with themselves. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So I'll leave that at that. Quick timeout commercial break, y'all. We got ourselves a Saturday night. Saturday night football. Like I said, it doesn't feel like football, obviously. It just feels like a regular night chilling out with y'all, having a good old time. But for the most part, it's been an interesting game. I've seen some good little highlights from Shane Buccelli. Kyle Trask tried to do what he could, but this defense definitely stepped up in this one. And Bills are in control. The Bills are in control. So there you go. Says, I wonder what team Father Time is rooting for. It's a good question. It's a good question. So, DJ Jean's on one too. You guys are wild. 23-13 is a 10-point game. as the Raiders and Cardinals game starts soon. Those guys are about to get it going. So they both lost one. Oh no, the Raiders lost one and then tied, and the Cardinals won one and then tied. So interesting. Or won one, lost one. Cardinals won one, lost one. They're 1-1. Raiders lost and tied. So they're 0-1-1. So there you go. 0-1-1. All right. Where are we at? Second down. I ain't gonna front you. I'm starting to get a little tired. We ain't used to late streams on a Saturday. See, Sunday, I'm like ready to go. I'm hyped. You know, I'm in full attire. They definitely threw me off on this schedule. Says, I definitely understand the moment, but the NFL should have never let a team go to the playoffs that didn't finish the schedule. Wow. 2nd and 9. As Buccelli goes to the end zone with it, that's going to be incomplete. As he tried to fit it over to Kane, it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, yo. Yeah, I mean they were here, but they weren't too bad. They were definitely popping in. The bounces popping in, but they weren't too bad. It wasn't too crazy. But it's 3rd and 9. 5:11 on the clock. 7 seconds on the play clock, and Buccelli's trying to get him another touchdown on the board. As we'll see what they draw up here as he takes a snap. Pressure comes, looking, steps up, throws right side, and that is going to be caught. Will not get the 1st and goal, and this will lead to another Bills field goal as they try and make it a 16-point game. So there it is. Somebody's like, it's preseason, McDermott. Just go for it. It's only 5 yards. So, yeah, clock rolls 4 minutes and 30 seconds as we'll come out to kick another field goal. It is up, and it is no good. 26 yards. See, I'm going to reserve myself, and I'm not going to get all hyped up, and I'm not going to go down that path. But we are going to talk about why are you missing 26-yard field goals, Bass? What are you doing? It's a chip shot. Like I said, that 37 was right on the edge. Like, it was like right there. And I was like, but it went in. And now you missed the 26. So, and depending on how the game goes till the end, where we got 4 minutes and 24 seconds left, if Bass ends on that note, that's going to be a whole nother conversation to think about and get into coming into week 1 against the Ravens. It's 26 yards. 50, 55, fine. We get it. Wide right. All right. It is what it is. And it wasn't in a significant moment. But these are the inconsistencies in which I was just sticking up for the man that someone had just mentioned. And I was like, oh, no, he's going to be fine. He's calm, poised. I think he, fixed the issues that he had last season. Still missing chip shots. So, yeah, I do think he does have some help. We're probably going to see a little bit of that help. And there you go. So did you go backwards in age, Jay? Listen, I got my first gray hair down here. I've been so kind of not proud of it all week since I've seen it. I got my first gray. First gray hair right here. I don't know if you can see it now. I think I like pushed it in there, but it's like right there. I hope I can age in reverse. That'll be a good thing, you know. But yeah, got my first gray. Mark says hurricane winds. Yeah, and good old Tampa Bay. I don't really see too much wind out there, to be honest. What side do you think the ref's bread is going to be buttered on? Ooh, for the Bills and Ravens. Interesting. As this is going to be a quick throw, incomplete for the Buccaneers. Clock stops at 4 minutes and 21 seconds. It's now 2nd and 10. I think it's a good question. What was the over under for this game? Anybody know? Not now, not the real time. What was the over under for the start of the game? I'm trying to do my analytics now. So here we go, 2nd and 10. As Trask drops back, little check down, and that will lead to about 10 yards and a first down as Tuala picks it up for the Buccaneers. Carl on Tracy says, like I said, Bass needs to go. I mean, real-time odds? I could look it up, but I didn't want to. I was hoping that somebody could have helped me out. Shout out to you, Teresa, for liking stream on Facebook. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. Good to see you. Good to see you, and welcome back. I can try and look it up. I didn't want to, though, but I will. As we're down to 3 minutes and some change here. This is going to be caught leading to 2nd down. What do we got? You can't recognize my face. All right, come on. Bills, Buccaneers, spread. As Trask going for it all, and that's going to be caught. Now, listen, I don't care at what point of the game is. You cannot get that relaxed to let this man throw to Johnson over your head without at least making a play on the ball. Unbelievable. Wow. 30 yards on the play. 1st and 10. Another quick pass, and they'll get down to about the 22. Someone's like, Jay, it's garbage time. It's garbage time. I want the spread. Dang. Bills were 5.5-point favorites. No, that's not it. Come on. Week 3 preseason. I don't want spreads from last season. I want it right now. All right, what was the spread? Bills 2.5? Yeah, so it was Bills 2.5. No. The spread was 6.5 Bills. So there you go. 6.5. This is where it gets interesting. 2nd and 10, quick throw left side. That's going to be caught. It's now about 3rd and 1. Oh, I'm over this already. Did y'all see it, right? The spread was 6.5. The score is 23-13. Bass missed the field goal to make it 26-13. And now the Buccaneers are in a position to score. Very interesting. Quick throw, right side high, and that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Look, someone's doing the math now, because I just did. It's a 6.5-point spread, and he missed the field goal, and now Buccaneers are trying to score and make it a 3-point game. Legend, what up, bro? What's going on with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Been a minute. Quick throw left side, tries to get there, and he picks up maybe 7. It'll now be 3rd down and 3. We're down to 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Sassy, the math ain't mathin'. I'm just saying. As this is caught and will lead to 1st and goal. And we're at the 2-minute warning. I'm just saying, you know, I ain't saying what everybody else be saying, but I'm just saying numbers ain't adding up. He missed a 26-yard field goal. Hey, Jay, how long is Tyler Bass under contract? If I'm not mistaken, he has 5 years left. So I think he just redid that contract, right? 4-year, $20 million contract with the Bills, including a $5 million signing bonus with $9 million guaranteed. This was back in 23, so he's with the Bills through 27. 4-year, $20 million contract with a $5 million signing bonus, $9 million guaranteed, locked in until 2027. So there you go. Shout out to Philip, says money for nothing Bass will be in dire straits. Listen, we don't talk much about Vegas anymore, but I'm hoping Vegas isn't in that helmet at 26 yards. Like, it's a little bit to the right. Just a little bit. It's because someone changed out his cleats for the Bass flops. It's a sabotage. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But this was a fun game. This was definitely a fun game. Technically still not over. I mean, both sides, well, the Buccaneers have 3 timeouts. Bills have 2. The Bucs do score here, right? It's a 3-point game. So, you know, if they can punch it in, make it a 3-point game, we'll see what happens. Pressure's on. I'd be livid if the Bills lost, though, for sure. I mean, to lose all 3 preseason games, especially after you were up, this would be a real nasty one for sure if that were to happen. I don't see it happening, but it's 1st and goal. So we're down to 2 minutes, and we'll see if Tampa Bay can punch it in. 10-point game as we are wrapping up the 4th quarter. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Also, yeah, do all that good stuff. As this is going to be incomplete here, 2nd and goal. I thought that was going to be a touchdown. It had me locked in for a minute because I seen it there, but I think he threw it just a little bit too late and too high. It's now 2nd and goal. 2 weeks till opening day. Yeah, but we got ourselves a banger next Saturday. So we got Texas and Ohio State next Saturday, and that's going to be crazy. We're here for that. That'll hold us over until season opener. Shout out to you, Michael. Let's go, man. High throw, back of the end zone, incomplete. Good Bills defense. Let's go. Alabama in the building. Let's go. Shout out to Bills Mafia holding it down all the way from Alabama. All right. So, Jay, I love to pull up to your house, feed you some of my barbecue, and go to a sports bar and watch a game. Listen, we got the sports bar here. We ain't got to go nowhere. We can have a barbecue. We can have the drinks and all. Let's go. John says Bass a fault more so McDermott for sticking with Bass should have kept Caden. Interesting. As this is high and caught touchdown for your Buccaneers, ladies and gentlemen. That was a high catch, reeled it in, feet down. And they're going to verify, but I think this is going to count. Odds of Jay doing Texas game 100-1. Oh, both feet in. What a catch. As Green brings it down for the Buccaneers. Ooh, it's close. It's close, but he got both feet in. It's like right there. And I'm sure they're trying to check this at every. Oh, he got both feet in. What commitment and footwork to reel that in. And they're going to go for 2. So this changes things here. As Trask is under center, they go with the handoff. Fighting, and he won't get it. He will not get it. I don't understand that. I don't get that call. You kick the field goal, you take the extra point, you make it a 3-point game. If you do get the ball back, you tie it up and preseason's over and that's it. But to go for 2 and not get it, okay. All right. So 4-point game. It's 23-19 as we're down to 1:47. Buccaneers do have 3 timeouts, so they'll be able to stop the clock 3 times. And if they do get the ball back, it'd be with minimal time. So there you go. Nightbot, yeah, it's time. It is time. Says it's a mirage. I'm telling you, it's a sabotage. So Buccaneers will be sending it out to the Bills. 1:47 on the clock. As this will be taken from about the 1, brought back down to the 40. What a run back. Beautiful start for the Bills as we're trying to wrap this thing up here. 1:41 on the clock. Obviously, Bills are just trying to run this thing on down, but all they need is a first down. First down wins the game. No onside kick. No onside kick. Help me explain what's going on, y'all. Somebody tell me what kind of calls is going on here. Why would you not do an onside kick so you can have the best opportunity of getting the ball back? As the Bills are going to catch it right side, and that's a big first down. Gets all the way down to the 42. And there you go. That's your ball game. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So, yeah, Bills are actually at the Tampa Bay 37. Clock rolls, and no timeouts have been called. So, yeah. He's like, I want to hear that emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
This is another handoff. They'll pick up about 3 yards. And clock rolls. What are we doing here? They stop the clock? 2nd and 8. Oh, Buccelli comes out. No? Yes? What is going on? Okay, so Tampa Bay did call timeout. Okay. 50 seconds left on the clock and they call a timeout. I really don't understand what's going on. So, yeah, make sure you stick around for the post-game discussions. We'll break down the stats, things that we've seen, as this can be another good run here for Young. I like this combination. The Young and Gore Jr., man, these guys definitely been out here balling, getting some good time in, some good runs. Definitely like the flexibility that I've seen from Frank Gore Jr. for sure. From the catches to the running, definitely showed some promise and made some decent plays. 100%. So this is the type of coaching we're going to have from Tampa Bay this year. It's going to take us down to the end of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 23-19. Bills Mafia take it. And there it is. That is the end of the game. So there it is. Shout out to y'all for rocking with us. I want to see, is that set up right? Is that right? That right? Yeah, let's just gotta fix it. That's all. Just fix it, Jay. Just fix it. All right, perfect. So let's break down these stats real quick. This was a very, very interesting one for sure, to say the least, as we get into the box score here. So first off, a couple things that I liked. I liked some of the plays that, Shane Buechele did. I do think he looks like a solid back. Now, this is preseason, obviously, so if anything were to happen to Allen, the question always comes to whether or not are you going to have somebody in place that could potentially win 2 to 3 games, right? That's what you're normally looking for your backup if something hopefully minor or not serious enough to be too concerning, but you do have to pull your starting quarterback out. You want them to be able to win maybe 2 or 3 games. And so I feel like the situation with Shane Buechele is just that from what we've seen here in this preseason. Obviously, the Bills take it 23-19. Shane Buechele went 25 of 30, had 278 yards, 1 touchdown. He was sacked 2 times, lost for 8 yards, 0 interceptions. And this is one of the big things that I definitely pay attention to when it comes to backups and rookies, especially in these preseason games. How many picks have they thrown? So even with second and third string defenses, Shane was able to put up almost 300 yards, no interceptions, and 1 touchdown. As far as on the rushing side of things for the Bills, we've seen Young, 16 carries for 53 yards. Gore Jr., 10 carries for 32. Long was 14 by Frank Gore. Couple of really good plays specifically that happened with Gore that I think stood out as well. And then Shane, obviously, used his legs a couple of drives. He had 5 carries for 20 yards. His long was 12. Then on the receiving side of things, we've seen Wilkerson, 5 receptions for 46 yards. He was targeted 5 times as well, so 5 of 5 there. Young, targeted 3 times, 3 receptions, 40 yards. KJ Hamler, 3 for 3 with 33. So, yeah, I think this is a very, very decent showing for a backup and, second and third stringers in the last preseason game of the season. So I think this will definitely give some insight as far as what to look for in a backup if something were to happen to Allen and you do need a Mitch Trubisky or Shane Buechele to step up. I think this is very important. And so it does bring the question of whether or not could this be why Sean McDermott decided to not play or start Josh Allen in this game, even for the second quarter of the first half. This could be, one of those situations as far as a job on the line, and maybe, Sean McDermott wanted and the staff wanted to see who's going to do what in this game from that standpoint. It's still up in the air as far as specifics when it comes to Josh Allen and whether or not he he was out for a specific reason that we don't know about. That's to be determined. But hey, I like what we've seen. I like what we got as far as, in this preseason week 3. And I'm ready for week 1. I'm ready to get down to it. So with that said, obviously let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe. Next weekend, Texas and Ohio, I will be streaming that game. So make sure you guys lock it in. Make sure you are here. It's going to be a hell of a time, and I am excited for it. So, yeah, there's a quick breakdown. I like these. I'm going to start doing these, and I'll upload them as like clips for the next day for like the post game. That way you guys can come back and comment on the video and stuff like that. So that's how we'll start doing it. Real easy. Now we'll hop in the chat. The final countdown. Yeah. New season, new faces. Every franchise is excited. Love this time of year. Yeah, man. I'm ready. I know there's, people who were so upset with me last week because I didn't stream that game with the Bears. But listen, I'm going to be so honest with you. If I would have streamed that game with the Bears and seen the blowout, I would have probably lost it in the third quarter. I would have been livid. So, football gods came in and was like, you know what? Don't stream that game. Stream next week's game. And we got the W. So there you go. Bills got the W. Shout out to you, Jeffrey. And shout out to the Philippines holding it down. International subscribers in the house. Sassy says, I'm ready. Me too. DJ G, you ready to play the Chiefs? Y'all lose in the regular season. And I don't think y'all gonna make it to the playoffs. Yeah, I'm talking early. It was a horrible game. Horrible. I watched it from start to finish, and I was just completely disappointed in what was out there in the field. Completely disappointed. Shout out to you, George. I appreciate you, bro, for liking the stream. I was completely disappointed as far as and for that game, and it was bad. So there you go. Trent, what up, man? Shout out to you, bro. Good to see you. So there it is. Bills take it 23-19. And I'll be looking forward to next week. Texas, Ohio, the Ohio State. And then after that, we're on to the season opener, y'all. Thursday night. It's going to be crazy. Sunday, it's going to be crazy. So make sure you lock it in and subscribe. Make sure you click that bell so you don't miss out. And content's going to be rolling. So next week we're on. We're back every day. Content every day. So yeah, have yourself a great evening. Well, evening, it's night. Have yourself a great night. It's 10:30. I'm tired. Have yourself a great night. Much love to the Wrench Gang. Much love to the family. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Shout out to you, Shantae. Peace out, yo.